I'm going to start by saying that first, I think the whole thing is a psyop. I think a couple of months before an election, all this kicks off. And let me add why I think this is a psyop. If you get a group of pissed off people, let's say at a college campus, and they're all talking in the library, it takes one person who knows how to manipulate a mind to start a riot. You just have to know how to work minds, and I think that's what's going on here. I think a couple of people are sent in, get people riled up, and then they're fighting. Also, what's kind of off is that this is at college campuses. Aren't you paying like 70 grand a year to go to UCLA? And you're spending your time rioting? Is that a good investment? You're risking losing 70 grand a year rioting. Does that sound like your average college student? I don't know. A lot of people are stupid nowadays, so maybe it is. Just shows going to college doesn't mean everything, huh? So let's start with this one. This is at UCLA, and these people are just clashing.
Ugly scenes at UCLA as pro-Palestinian protesters and their opponents engage in violent clashes. Anger flared at the line of barricades that has been set up at the pro-Palestinian encampment on the campus.
Shame on them! They're not letting students in based on their ethnicity!
This is stupid, man. Okay, all right. I'm gonna piss a lot of these people off in these videos right now. But let me bring you down to earth. What you're fighting about is not happening here, right? It's not happening here. It's happening overseas. So what you're doing here is not helping. Whatever you believe in, whatever you're trying to do to help the situation, you're here and they're there. So anything that you do here, it's not doing anything. So I don't know, why don't you drive Uber for a week, save up some money and fly over there and take your fight over there? If you're really that concerned about it, why wouldn't you go to the problem instead of creating a problem in America? Because you have no logic and because you're emotional. Or because you are a person who has no purpose in life. And as soon as something that you think you can be involved with comes along, there's your purpose. Here's some more.
Back to the front! Hold the line! Hold line! Grab shield! Grab shield!
This is their last stand. One more push. But almost certainly not the final act in a movement which is sweeping this country. Police versus protesters. Many of them, but not all, are students. A mismatch, though, in heft and in hardware. One side equipped for a riot.
Let's go, I need shields!
The other for a rainy day.
You know, this is the goofiest crap. Let me explain. Most people have ancestors that are not from the US. For me, I'm mainly German and Irish, a little bit of Dutch, a little bit of Native American. When something goes on in Germany, is my mind going, God dang it, I'm German, I gotta get pissed off? No, I don't give a fuck. I wasn't born in Germany. I don't live in Germany. So why would I care? The same thing goes for all these people. You live in America. You're an American. It is the oddest thinking imaginable. Quick question for everyone. When you don't have a belt, how do you carry? When you're in a bathing suit, for women, yoga pants, for men, gym shorts. For me, I didn't carry in the gym at all. I put it in a bag until Vanish holsters came out. Now, they've got one of the most outrageous deals I've ever presented on this channel. They're giving you $50 off the holster, period. Also, when you buy a holster or a t-shirt on their website, you are entered to win an $80,000 custom Rocky Ridge Silverado. Now, this is 100% my go-to holster anytime I can't wear a belt. I wear this every single day in the gym. It's got great retention and it's made from this yoga pant type material that just makes it the most comfortable holster I own. And that is part of the deal. If it's not the most comfortable holster you ever own, they will give you your money back. 100% guarantee. So, we're putting a link below the video. You get $50 off the holster and you get entered to win the $80,000 custom Rocky Ridge Silverado. Now look, I used to go into Austin quite a bit just for work stuff, and I don't anymore for several reasons. But we have something in Texas, especially in Austin, called tent cities, where the homeless literally create cities of tents. That's what they're doing at UCLA. They're just camping. They got tents.
For a week, pro-Palestinian protesters occupied this part of the university campus. One of the grandest buildings in one of America's most prestigious universities. This is what it looks like now. A makeshift medical tent too to treat the injured. The resolve of these protesters is now being seriously tested.
You're paying 70 grand a year or more to go to a college, and you're sitting in a tent crying about Palestine or Israel. So I think the question that has to be asked here is this going to evolve? The second question I have is how does Governor Newsom still have gun laws there? I mean, you've got complete chaos going on at major colleges, yet to a morally good citizen, you're saying, oh no, if you don't have a concealed carry permit, you can't carry a gun. Oh my God, you have 12 rounds in your pistol? You're a criminal. I mean, how do people operate that live near this college? How do you go to the grocery store? How do you go to Walgreens? How do you go anywhere? I mean, can you imagine people who are in the Midwest who sent their daughter to go to school at UCLA? I don't know why they would do that, but if they did do it, they're probably losing their minds. If there is anybody who is at these rallies that is somehow watching me right now, let me give you a piece of advice. The only way you will change someone's opinion is coming at them with logic. If you think that you're going to get emotional and somehow change somebody's opinion on something like Gaza or Israel, you're nuts. But at the same time, once you provide somebody logic and they still have their own thought process, leave it alone. Somehow we live in this world where we think that we are able to control someone else. We are able to control what other people think. Let them have their opinion. It's stupid, but let them have their opinion. And then leave it alone. Have yours. Why is that so hard to understand?